Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Chris, who wanted the Striker Custom in the colors of the Moon Gundam. Striker Custom can be a tough one for color schemes sometimes because its chest is just kind of a bizarre layer cake of armor plates. So, yeah, what I went with ultimately was making the main chest red and the layer of armor on top of it blue, which I feel like gives a pretty good impression of the Moon Gundam. I used the colors straight off of the moon itself to get the right shades primarily, and I think it came out pretty well. The shoulders are blue as they should be. I did end up having to make the back of the legs red because I wanted the backpack to be red to match the Psycho plates. So Striker Custom's pretty good. I went in with the double beam saber as my main weapon, which a little bit slow on the ready up. You can see me struggling with that a couple of times during the round. The twin sabers, which are a sub weapon that it has no matter what, definitely more practical. Yeah, if I'd used the individual sabers instead of the linked set there, I probably would have caught that Hyakushiki Kai rather than letting it roll away. That is GPO4 over there. I have gone into Demon Blade for both the speed boost and the dodge roll, because being able to dodge roll, kind of important. And yeah, I am mostly keeping up with this GPO4 by walking, and by the time it was out of boost, I was ready to knock it on its face. Unfortunately, that knuckle weapon is still very, very linear, and if you're fighting a very thin mobile suit, which the GPO4 kind of is, or you're on uneven pavement, which we were, that can really complicate your life in terms of actually landing it. Another complication I had in a previous round, but not this one, is that there was an overon on the enemy team, and let me tell you, it is really actually kind of funny to watch the Striker Custom try to do its knuckle attack or its double or its two saber downswing in slow motion. It's kind of great actually. It was fun, but yeah, that round was almost the one I used, but I thought I could do better, and I think I did. So yeah, there's the mass production new Gundam. Number 2 is on it, and I am trying to hit it with the punch again and failing. And unfortunately, I ran out of boost, so I was stuck there. Number 2 very graciously decided not to knock me over. And in return, they got the final shot on the MP new fin funnel type. That's fine. I will move on to the next target, which is once again the GPO4. And yep, Demon Blade system up again, speed and dodge rolls. So, and yeah, I'm using the Gym 2 beam rifle on the Striker Custom. The options are that and the words. Like, I think it's the 90 millimeter Federation machine gun, which yeah, and yeah, this was really kind of irritating. I hit the shield on the thing after knocking it down to almost no health. Was sitting there going, "Oh, come on," and took a beating after this because I was just bound and determined to get that suit. And yeah, it was I did get it with Vulcans ultimately. But yeah, after other people had gotten like the last 2-3 things I had worked on, I was just very much wanting to take care of that. Unfortunately, the MP new used its iframes very wisely and managed to get me down, and the Gundam that's with it was ready to follow up. So yeah, I thought of Gundam in a similar color scheme with the Gundam Hammer the previous round. I'm not sure if that's the same one or not, but the uneven pavement thing I was talking about in terms of the knuckle did work in my favor several times against the Gundam Hammer, which probably, if it is the same player, is why they're using the saber now. But okay, and big swing. Yeah, that, like I said, that swing is really funny when you're Grimoire, because it takes like probably a full 2-3 seconds to resolve. It's great. Let's see, and I believe I saw the GPO4 once again. And let's see, gonna go after that. Everybody is going after that. But yeah, I landed it, and yeah, I remembered that I tended to use the tended to use the jab, the neutral with the knuckles because they are just it's significantly easier to land. You know, if when you're fighting something big like a Yagdoga or something like that, you can land that punch a lot better. I landed that, I think, because that Hyakushiki Kai was not quite done falling. That does help. But yeah, that's another one. If I had gone to the twin sabers instead of the or the dual sabers instead of the twin blade version there, that would have been a lot easier to follow up on. Because yeah, they've made the ready up times on most of the melee weapons on Striker Custom just enough that they're still fairly useful, but long enough that it's significantly harder to use them to lock something down forever, you know, which is good because the weapons it has can do really good damage. You know, it is, you can hit something 3 or 4 good downswings and be done with it. So yeah, it's, you know, you probably don't want to be able to let that get, you know, too locked onto something. And there is, oops, I think luckily I think I hit the heavy gun shield. And heavy gun got it. I accidentally stunned them. Gonna send sorry. But yeah, this, as you can see, is going fairly well. And yeah, I like I said, I enjoyed doing this. I haven't used Striker Custom in a very, very long time. And it feels good. I don't remember if it's been buffed anytime recently or not. And of course, it's kind of not on the website anymore, but it was before the beginning of this year. So whatever its circumstances are, it still hits really hard, at least. I built this mostly for defense, as I tend to do, though since it is a level 4, melee overtune was extremely useful. And there's that Doga, which, yep, got it to bait out its tackle. And full 3-hit combo for once. And yeah, the big punch, very handy on something as big as a Yagdoga. And got the Twin Blades downswing in too. I don't think the Striker Custom has one of the skills that makes... got caught out of the punch. Got cut out of the punch just as my Demon Blade system went down, so that's great. But yeah, I don't think it has the skill that makes swapping between melee weapons a little bit faster. But it was fast enough. Unfortunately, we've lost the lead with a little bit of time left on the clock. I think it goes back and forth a little bit here. But yeah, I was just happy I got that downswing in with my, 600 hit points before somebody took me out. That was nice. 10 seconds. I am going to have time to get back in, but not to do anything practical. And let's see. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right at the buzzer. I remembered that, but I just wanted to see for myself, because I did not notice it at the time, because I was trying to get back to the fight. But yeah, so close. Incredibly close. We lost by 375 points. That's how close. But 130,000 damage, 4 and 3, and it was a good time, so I hope you enjoyed it, Chris. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. For whatever reason, I feel like I do better with the Twin Blade weapon than the Knuckles. They have a very, very short range. And if you can, bury yourself in the side of somebody, that's great. But also just, I'm decent with Twin Blade weapons at this point. Things like the Beam Naginata. And I actually managed to remember a couple of times, I think, that the downswing is the one that goes down to the left. So yeah, that worked out pretty well, I think.